Yo, what's going on, guys? Slatter in here. Gonna be doing a mythic run on Neltharian's Lair. Alright, let's jump into it. So, the mobs before this pack here. Make sure your tank's facing the Hulk guy away from your group, or he can put a dot on everyone, which can wipe the whole group. So, make sure when he does that shards thing, you keep him away. And as you see, the tank's taking a lot of damage right now, so if that hit everyone, I don't think the healer could heal through it. So make sure you're doing that. Make sure you kill him real quick, otherwise you're gonna have some trouble right away on the second pact. So jumping into first boss, the first boss is basically the same as heroic. You want to make sure you watch out for the razor shards and choking dust. Also kill the ads. When he does the move called shatter, make sure you're standing still, or at least as close to the boss as possible. You want to take the least amount of damage there, because if you are moving around, you are going to get killed, especially if you're just running around attacking him. So make sure when he does the shatter, you just get as close to him as you can and just keep attacking and just burn him quick. And that's basically how he is on the first boss. Moving on to the next mobs. The mobs here, you should use CC on these guys, because if you're not, like, everyone takes a lot of damage from the pelters, because they just throw discs at everyone and they have random aggro tables. So make sure you're careful with that. We ended up pulling him with the boss, so be careful for that. This boss is basically the same as heroic. You just want to watch out for kill the totems when he does his random shuffle thing. Make sure someone's paying attention, because if you're not, you're gonna end up taking a lot of damage. Like, the entire group will take a lot more damage, because on Mythic the falling rocks do a lot more damage if you don't get them right away. We ended up getting them right away on the first attempt here, but on the second one we ended up getting them on the last. So make sure someone's paying attention for that. Just kill the totems, avoid the rocks, and he's pretty straightforward himself. The next group here, before the third boss, you make sure you can use CC on these guys. You probably should. Just makes it easier on the group. Make sure in Mythics, in general, you should be using CC. I know a lot of people don't like using it anymore, but makes it easier. A lot smoother runs, less chances of dying. Alright, this boss, basically the same as before. On heroic mode, you want to make sure that you are avoiding the poison. As soon as the ads come up, make sure you kill them, and yeah, just make sure you do not stand in the toxic. Otherwise you do take a lot more damage, especially on Mythic, so avoid that. Make sure the tank, when he does the spike tongue, runs away, otherwise it can kill the tank right away on Mythic. So basically the same, but a lot more damage. On this pull here, make sure you're killing both packs. Otherwise, if you're not, a lot of people, I don't understand why a lot of people don't want to kill both packs, but make sure you kill the scorpion guy first and burn him down, because if you don't kill both packs, you just end up wiping anyway. So last boss is basically the same. You want to make sure the tank is facing him away from everyone. Landslide does a lot of damage, so dodge that. Molten Crash does a lot of damage, so make sure when he has the wall up, the tank always has him facing away from that wall. Otherwise, when he does his molten thing, you can't hide behind the wall, and that'll wipe. But our tank ended up staying out, fighting the boss. I have no idea why, but just make sure you get behind the wall when he does that, and just avoid all the AoE damage. Kill his ads when he spawns them, and yeah, it's basically the same as heroic, just you take a lot more damage, and as the keystone progresses, it's going to get a lot harder. So you're definitely going to have to play your strategies properly, and the tank should be pulling appropriately. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward for these Mythics. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I did end up getting a belt, which is pretty awesome. So I look forward to progressing and getting more gear. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Till next time, peace, guys.